Monica Femius, truly Stanley Nyarungita from the whole conversation of matters health. Let's get into the news diary right about now. And as alluded earlier, the Form 1, the last cohort of the KCPE joining Form 1 into the whole secondary education, and a lot of buzz is expected across the country. Let's cross over to Nakuru, specifically in Naivasha, where Willie Dennis Njiru is, I believe, right there, as in, because definitely see behind him a lot of buzz and even the whole new faces. You can even see on their foreheads the new, faces, bright, ready to join the whole high school. Willie Dennis, how are the students looking like, right there, ready to join Form 1? What are they saying? What are the parents saying? I mean, the whole struggle of, getting into even Form 1, really.
Thank you very much, my colleague in our studios in the capital city, Stanley, coming to you live from Naivasha. And as you can see behind me, it's a beehive of activities. Students and parents here trying to get their slots in order as they place their children in school. And some of the hiccups is they didn't have the copies of their birth certificate. They didn't have a passport, just small hiccups. Nonetheless, the hard economic times are befalling the nation as at now. There is no sufficient full payment of school fees, as we have heard from a few parents. But nonetheless, we are joined by a few of parents who are going to be telling us how is the experience like and what do you have to say in accordance to this. Congratulations for scaling up your children to the next level.
Thank you.
Yeah, start by name.
I'm Evelyn Jerry. I'm a parent here. My son is being admitted in grade 7 JSS, and I'm happy. I'm happy, though, yes, there were some hiccups, lack of school fees to those parents who are not prepared because of the tough economic status in our country. But we are hoping for the best. We are hoping all the parents will get a chance to admit their students, their children. Yeah.
You mentioned to me about a few predicaments that you even have to give in handy to some of the parents who are in need in some of your classes. What do you have to say about this, and what perhaps should be done by the institutions?
Okay, maybe the institutions, or rather the government, it may come up with something for those parents who don't have anything, because for sure, their parents, even the teachers are informing us, their parents who have nothing, their children don't have any uniforms, they bought nothing for them. So we are hoping as parents, yes, we will have a chance to help them, but we are hoping the government will do something because of those students, because I'm sure some of them won't get a chance to get admitted, or maybe they will be admitted later. Yeah, they will be late.
Okay, so with a sleek job markets and with a huge input by the government running into billions of shillings in the education sector for our children, what do you have to say that now we are having like the CBC, which is a hands-on skill? What do you have to say? Are the learners now ready to become job creators?
Yeah, the runners are ready, but maybe for the parents are getting it tough. It's very tough, especially, there are those parents who are aware of, but there are those parents that are saying they are crying every now and then. The offices, in fact, I've heard even if right now you go to the DC's office, the parents are there. They want something for their parents. In fact, some of them are asking even for checks, cash, so that they can get a chance to take their children to school.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let me hear from another lady here. Karibia hapa, unieleze jina lako na unahisi vipi kwamba umeingia katika zamu mwingine ya mafunzo na wanao?
Kwa majina naitwa Margaret Nanjala Sifunji. Nimeleta mtoto hapa na matarajio yangu najua ya kwamba watoto watasoma vizuri, walimu watawasaidia kulingana na mtoto mwenyewe vile atakuwa anapitia. Sasa hiyo ndio matarajio yangu, na tunaamini ya kwamba hata sisi tunaomba Mungu atusaidie, kwa maana hata maisha yenyewe imekuwa ngumu, kutafutia watoto imekuwa ngumu. Mungu atusaidie nasi tuone vile tutalipia watoto, na walimu nao pia watuelewa wasasi kwa jinsi tunang'ang'ana, tunatafuta hata tukileta kitoko ili wakupali na watoto waendelee kusoma.
Umetumia hela ngapi kwa uniform na umeweza kununua pea ngapi?
Pea nimenunua pea 2 na draka suit karibu 10,000 kabla hata sijaongeza vitabu. Sasa hiyo hali yenyewe ni ngumu. Inastahili hata sisi tuangalie kama wasasi mahali tunalemewa ili na watuelewe tumelemewa.
Asante, wacha nizungumze na wanafunzi kidogo hapa kabla hawajaenda jarudi. Tell me your name and how does it feel? You are looking so nice in fresh uniform, looking so smart.
My name is Nelly Nduta and I am glad to be here. I'm joining JSS right now and today is the admission day. And when the exams come, I want to have good grades and to pass and become number 1.
All right. One more very quickly. Your name, please, and how does it feel to join here? You're looking so smart.
Thank you. My name is Rispo Sheke from Milimani, and I'm so happy for joining GSS. And I want to work hard because I know it has been hard for our parents to buy for us uniform and all the books. And I know we're going to try in our exams.
Wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Stanley, these girls are pretty looking nice in your uniform. I wish they would remain as such all year long and equally intellectual capacity scaling up to the same levels. Remember, this is happening across the country, the JSS and the secondary schools, Form 1, that is happening across the country. They are joining their new classes this day. And we will be integrating what we gather from this side of the country to, in accordance with the others, and then perhaps in our subsequent bulletin in the evening, we will be bringing you up to speed in the latest development. That is it from me here in Naivasha. Back to you in our studios, Stanley Nyaringita.
Right, Willie Dennis Njiru there from Naivasha. The students looking bright, and as he puts it, hopefully they'll be looking like that the entire year. Reminds me back then when you're joining Form 1 and people who you're seeing as in Form 1 are quite older than you and are quite old. I don't know, students siku hizi venye mambo yako. But then from Naivasha, I want to take you to Kisii, where Alfayo Kombo is, to just know. But we'll be giving you that later on. But then I had told you we'll be taking a look at the traffic, just to know which parts of the CBD that you should be, avoiding right about now. So this is Ngong Road. Some red lines here as approaching Ngong Road. This before you actually reach the traffic police department, Nairobi area, and that particular junction there, around Ngong Road, is that particular bit there, right? Fully, let's have that there. Let's take a look at other roads that should be avoiding. Quite a number of roads this particular morning are quite clear, as you can see, green. A few patches of red from different parts. Let's take a look at the whole Westlands area there. Hopefully find a thicker road somewhere around here, just to see. Yeah, this is a thicker road, quite bumper to bumper actually, before you actually hit Muthaiga area. Bumper to bumper, as you can see, this particular stretch here, just to help you if you, in case you're living and in case you're planning to leave the house right about now. This is what you'll be meeting. So just before you hit KCA University, heading to town, heading to Central Business District, that particular stretch all the way past Kenya Utalii College, stretching all the way to the Muthaiga Square, eases a little bit on that particular roundabout there, and stretches after that just before you hit Pangani. So beware of that in case you're using Thika Road. I'll be giving you and updating this particular traffic on a bit. But then from Nairobi, let's go all the way to Taita Taveta and link up with the correspondent there just to see what is happening.
Well, a very good morning here in Taita Taveta County, and today here in Taita Taveta County we'll be following various ongoing conversation and events that are being planned here. And of course, as you know, today from today we'll be expecting Form 1 students to start reporting to school. We'll be following up on that story, how parents are faring on with the situation, and of course also we have the issue of the petrol. Of course, we'll be looking at it also, how the border drivers and of course the matatu drivers are faring on with the price of the fuel. Of course, we have the issues of Tsavo National Park, the issue about the 50-50% sharing that President William Ruto had said earlier. It's still a conversation here in Taita Taveta County to see a way forward on how it can be implemented. Of course, we'll be looking on another issue whereby the ODM fraternity here in Taita Taveta are mourning the passing on of the Bundani branch chairman, Mr. Christopher Mchana, and we'll be following up on the issue also whereby they are organizing their party ODM, and of course various issues to do with the county government events. We have the cross country that is being organized here in Taita Taveta County, of which has speculated various reaction concerning the athletic here in Taita Taveta County, whereby we have one of our own, Panuel Mkungo, who involves himself in the international marathon. And of course we'll be looking so much issues, so many issues that are going on. Being a new year, of course, today being January, of course, we'll be following up on some issues that are now shaping up this time, and we'll be bringing them to our news bulletin for our viewers to know what is happening here in Taita Taveta County. And of course, we'll be following up on any other issue and any other stories that will be developing from here. And now today, I don't have much, and I take it back to you in studio. My name's Julius Mariki Mwakiwo.
Good to see Julius Mariki there from Taita Taveta County. Hopefully those particular details and highlights that telling us, hopefully we'll be updating more in our subsequent bulletins, even as we get into TV47 Matukio and later on in our 7 and 9 bulletins. But remember that question that we were asking you this morning. Which team do you support at the ongoing Africa Cup of Nations tournament 2023? Which team do you support at the ongoing AFCON tournament? Began on Saturday, the 13th of January, getting into the first weeks of February as well, will be major highlight. So in case uone kama mtu wako kuongeleshi, si wewe, ni AFCON and watch. But anyway, that's on a lighter note. On X, Esdras Gomez says Morocco, and Austin Kikuyu says Morocco to the bank. That is the sentiments there. Even as we continue, which team do you support at the ongoing AFCON tournament? You can definitely keep talking to us at TV47KE, that is on Facebook, TV47 News on X, basically, at 22047 or SMS number. I'll be sampling some of this feedback as we continue, and also taking a look at what to expect even on the whole traffic. I don't know if we have Kisii County ready. Remember, we are giving you live updates on the Form 1s and the whole GSS learners, even as they transition to the next level of the education. Kevo, do we go to Kisii? All right, let's take a look at other bits. And earlier on, I was taking a look at Thika Road as well. Let's take a look at other bits even as we continue. So this is a whole other stretch that, well, earlier on was really hectic, and seems even as at now, it is the Kiambu Road on your way getting into that particular, even before accessing Karura Forest and all that. Another means, so this particular bit there, the place where the quite a number of embassies there. So this traffic jam really starts all the way from right. Sorry for that. Let me try to minimize it for your convenience. From somewhere near the US Embassy, going all the way to KTTC, snaking its way through Muthaiga and all the way there. Still bumper to bumper, and one of the factors really pushing all this is definitely the whole Form 1s and parents really trying to access various schools as early as right now. Not major places really have quite a number of traffic snarl-ups at the moment. Let's see which particular road this is. This is the Southern Bypass, as you're getting into the Ngong Forest there. So the whole Southern Bypass, there you have it. The whole other bit of the Southern Bypass, there's that particular traffic jam getting there. See which other places do have traffic snarl-ups. Just taking a look at the red spots. Quite a number of roads this particular morning. That particular thicker road there. And Mombasa Road. Mombasa Road, interestingly enough, is quite free as this morning looks like. Let's see which particular road this is. Just before you hit the Nyayo National Stadium, it is red. Will be updating you on all that. But then there's that particular stretch there, just before you hit Bunyala Road, getting into the CBD. It is quite bumper to bumper. You can try to see which other roads you can avoid, or probably use the expressway for your convenience. That is a traffic update. We'll be updating you as we continue. Kevu, if we can take a short break. All right. I'm being told we go to Nyahururu. A reporter there is just to see what is updating on there.
Naam, shukran sana na kupata kwa njia mbashara zaidi nikiwa hapa mjini Nyahururu, huku ni kaunti ya Laikipia. Na hili swala la majibizano baina ya serikali na idara ya mahakama inapozidi kushika kasi humu nchini, ningependa kupata hisia na maoni ya baadhi ya wakazi kutoka mji huu. Nisikie wao wana yepi ya kusema kuhusiana na majibizano hivi punde, ambapo kuwa serikali inasema kuwa idara ya mahakama inaweza kutumika na mrengo pinzani ili kuweza kulemaza shughuli zake. Karibu ndani ya TV47, kisha baadaye uanze kwa majina yako na utueleze wewe kama mkazi kutoka kaunti hii ya Laikipia, una yepi ya kusema kuhusiana na swala hili ambalo tunajadili hii leo.
Okay, asante. Kwa majina mimi naitwa Tyson Lemangi. Okay, langu mimi sina la kusema, lakini ninaongelelea kuhusu majibizano kati ya rais wetu ambaye ni Dr. William Samoei Ruto na mahakama. Okay, kulingana na mimi ninaona pia rais ako na ukweli yake, kwa sababu sasa ukiona hii idara ya NSSF labda amekuja na hoja yake ya kwamba watu wanafaa at least waeke some amount of money, so that wakati wana retire kuwe na some huge amount of money, at least watu wakiana retire wakuwe some more stable in their lives. But at the same time unaona sasa the expense of life naenda nini juu. So nimeona sasa mahakama wanajaribu at least kumshawishi rais wetu wamwelezea ya kwamba yenyewe maisha inaenda juu. But sasa unaona huyu rais wetu naye anataka kuleta hiyo kind of dictatorship ndani. Alafu nini? Yaro acha niseme hivi, yani ana force vitu zake sifanyike despite the fact that wananchi wanaumia. So kulingana na mimi, no one is above the law. So ninataka kusema hivi, at least rais wetu aheshimu mahakama, alafu na pia itingo wananchi watakuwa stable from that point. So hiyo ndio langu.
Naam, shukrani sana. Vile ningependa kupata maoni ya mkazi mwingine ambaye ni kijana kutoka kaunti hii, na atueleze ana yepi ya kusema.
Yes, kwa majina naitwa Kevin Andola. Yes, na langu ni kusema hivi, rais pindio kunaweza kuwa na corrupt elements ndani ya judiciary, lakini pia kuna mpango, kuna stakabadhi maalum ambayo sheria yetu imeweka kufuatilia hii maneno. Rais pia kwa hizi policies zake ambazo anataka kuimplement, hakuna hata moja alihusisha wananchi, yani public participation. Ndio maana koti kaamua hawezi implement hizi policies bila public participation. Kwa hivyo ningependa kusisitiza hivi kwa rais, hawezi kuja kuimplement policies bila kuhusisha wananchi ambao hizi policies zita affect. Kwa hivyo ningependa kumalizia, ningependa kuhimiza rais afuatilie sheria. Pia pale tunaelezewa no one is above the law, na rais akipuuza mahakama, sasa sisi wengine tutafanya nini?
Naam, shukrani sana. Ningependa vile kupata maoni ya kiongozi wa vijana kutoka kaunti hii, naye atueleze ana yepi ya kusema.
Asante TV47, kwa majina naitwa Simon Maina, a national youth leader, na siku ya leo tuko hapa kuongelea vita ambazo zinaendelea kati ya executive na mahakama. Kwangu ningeanza kusema kwamba no one is above the law, na nikitetea judiciary ni kwamba katiba yetu ya Kenya inahimiza kwamba before you implement anything you conduct public participation. Na nikihimiza hivyo ni kwamba let us be a country that is being guided by Constitution of Kenya, whereby it says that there must be a public participation whenever you want to do something as a president that want to implement any development. All of us we want development, and all of us we respect judiciary. Kwa hivyo ningehimiza kwamba president, before you implement anything, let us also consider the court orders, kwa sababu koti ama judiciary iko hapa kwa niaba ya Wakenya kupunguza mzigo ambao executive inaongeza kwa Wakenya. Kwa hivyo kwa constitution ya Kenya ni vizuri inafuatwa, na judiciary iko hapo kutetea katiba yetu ya Kenya. Na kwa hayo ni vizuri pia judiciary nayo, kama kuna corruption kwa judiciary, ni vizuri our Chief Justice Martha Koome aweze kupigana na ufisadi ambao uko kwa judiciary, kwa sababu hatuwezi sema judiciary iko 100%. Ni vizuri tunaona kuna mabaya kwa judiciary na pia kuna mabaya kwa executive. Kwa hivyo president akiongoza executive, lainisha idara yako, na pia judiciary Martha Koome, kama kuna ufisadi, pambana na ufisadi ili Kenya na serikali ambayo iko usukani iweze kuendeleza Kenya vizuri. Asanteni.
Naam, shukrani sana mwenzangu, na kama vile ambavyo umesikia, hayo ndiyo maoni ya baadhi ya wakazi kutoka mji wa Nyahururu kwenye kaunti ya Laikipia. Na kutoka kwangu mie Laban Muhinda nikiwa hapa mjini Nyahururu kaunti ya Laikipia, sina la ziada ila kuregesha usukani kwako studio.
Asante sana Laban Muhinda. From Laikipia, let me take you to Kisii County now, as earlier promised, to get the whole updates. And remember, just giving you, county updates on what to expect in different counties, and as well as the whole Form 1 opening, as well as the whole GSS. Kombo Alfayo, good morning, and good to see you this particular year. What should you be expecting from Kisii County?
Good morning, Stanley Nyarigita. Good to hear from you from this side of Kisii County. I hope you are doing good. And with me here are presidents of Kisii County who will be telling us what they are feeling, that since last week, Monday, political wrangles have been able to be seen between South Mogrango constituency MP Silvana Sosoro and the governor. This is something that have been seen for a long while now, since last year, since the time of campaigns after elections, and this is something that also on Friday we were able to see that the ODM secretariat, that is Edwin Sifuna, was here retaliating to the police officers, and he was able to have a chit chat with the area OSPD Isaac Kimwele. Speaking of the issues that have been happening here of insecurity cases, and that have led to various Kisii residents losing their lives, others being injured, and they are still hospitalized at KTRH and getting treatment. With me here, and today, as we are talking right now, we are seeing that police officers have been deployed in Bobasi, whereby the residents of Bobasi are protesting over the issues that are happening to the governor, being that our governor is from those sides of Bobasi constituency. I'll be speaking to the residents who are here in so that they'll be able to tell us what you feel. Pengine tueleze jina lako ni nani na unahisi aje kuhusiana na swala hili la kisiasa. Kusonga mbele kidogo, hapa ndani ya gatuzi la Kisii, unahisi kwamba nyinyi kama wakazi wa Kisii mtaweza kupata maendeleo?
Okay, majina naitwa Paul Nyariki. I personally, first of all, I want to condemn the scene what happened in South Mogrango. Kwa kimaendeleo, hatuwezi pata maendeleo. Na hizi frictions governor na MP wa South Mogrango, Silvana Sosoro, zimetuchosha. Sababu, they are endangering now wananchi. Ukiona ile siku that happened, most of the people were injured. Wakapeleka hospitali, watu walikura marisasi vile tuliona, mpaka watoto walikuwa huko. Sasa mimi na condemn hiyo kitu na nina condemn kabisa. Hao viongozi mlishauriwa kila mtu apray lori yake. Governor has a right to moving the whole county. Na wewe Silvana Sosoro uko na roli yako unafanya, hata kama wewe ni majority whip of parliament, hiyo fanya parliament. Na South Mogrango fanya jenye MP anafaa kufanya huko. Kuna hata mabarabara hiyo unasema ulikuwa na launch magari karibiwa, which of course we don't have an evidence. Kama zilikuwa zimeharibiwa, as a leader ungefuata sheria, sio kwenda kuhatarisha maisha ya wananchi eti unaendea speaker zako huko nini vile niliona ukiongea jana. For that I condemn that thing.
Asante sana. Pengine tuweze kupata mwingine hapa, tueleze zako ni yapi, unaisije?
Kwangu mimi kenye inajua Osoro apenda asipende, Simbarati ni gavana wake. At the same time Simba ni gavana wa watu wa South Mogrango. Na Simba gavana wetu ambaye ako na right ya kufanya kazi, kufanyia watu wa South Mogrango maendeleo vile tulivyokuwa tunaona anapea watu maskini pale, wamama wazazi ambao wajiwezi basari, ambapo mheshimiwa wa hapo ambaye ni Silvana Osoro anaenda kuleta rapsha huko, kuleta shida. Whether they like it or not, governor is the Simba of Kisii County na akona right na akona nguvu ya kufanya maendeleo kwa kila constituencies ambazo ziko 9. Hata isaa hii Osoro ni kubweka tu, anabweka. Hii mambo tunasikia ati anaongea ati alienda kuchukua vitu zake, vile tumesikia jana amesema huyu mheshimiwa Osoro kuna shida ako nayo kidogo, lakini anasahau after 5 years kutoka sahi watu wamechoka na yeye. Na Simba will remain to be the governor of Kisii County paka 2032 whether he like it or not. Na hii maoni ati tunasikia Machogu wanasema ati akue mediator. Hakuna siku huyu mheshimiwa Machogu ndiye alikuanga competitor wa Simba Rati 2020 hiyo by election, hiyo election, general election ilish. So there is no way anaweza kuwa mediator. Hiyo ni kama mbuzi imejivalia ngozi ya kondoo, yani Simba imejivalia ngozi ya kondoo ikuje kumediate vitu vinavyowezekana. Actually wacha Osoro na Machogu waachane, hiyo ni serikali ya Kenya kwisha. Wawache Simba Rati afanye kazi yake, afanyie maendeleo watu wa Kisii County, na akona right wajue hivyo. Simba as a governor akona right ya kufanyia watu kazi, watu wa Kisii County. Asante sana.
Asante. Mimi tuweze kupata mkazi mwingine. Siasa yako ni zipi?
Kwa majina naitwa Machoka Geoffrey, mkaaji wa Kisii County. Viongozi jinsi tunavyosikia hii rapsha inaendelea, tuliwapigia kura tukijua tulichukua ile medali anasema heri ya Musa kuliko ya Heri ya Musa, tuliona hafadhali tuwaweke wao viongozi waweze kutufanyia maendeleo. Lakini hatutaki ifike baada ya 5 years tunaanza kusema tulistaajabu ya Musa tukayaona ya Firauni. Kila mtu perform role yake. Wacha maendeleo yafanyike. Kama ni Kisii County, let each and every leader wafanye maendeleo na wajumuike pamoja waweze kuweka amani Kisii County. We are living in stress, in fear because of all these wrangles zinaendelea. Tunaomba wa Kenya watofautishe maana ya heri ya Musa kuliko ya Firauni. Maana yake si mbali na ukistaajabu ya Musa utaona ya Firauni. Asanteni.
Thank you very much, Stanley Nyaringita. As we have heard it from these few residents of Kisii County, and I'll bring you up to speed with what will be happening in those areas of Bobasi as they'll be heading to Masige, east and west wards, whereby I hear as right now we are speaking, officers, several officers have been deployed to those areas in order to make sure that there is peace and tranquility existing in that area, being that residents of those areas since morning have been rioting. That is something that will bring you up to speed in our area, in your following news bulletin or now subsequent bulletin. I don't have much to say, but pass the mantle back to you in studio, Stanley Nyaringita.
Right, thank you, Alfayo Kombo. And as our folksmen there say, Mbiamono sana, Alfayo Kombo. residents there saying Arati ndio Simba wa Kisii.
You know, there's a song by a gentleman by the name Nyabuto that goes, Alfayo Bwana.
I'm waiting for you to finish.
I should learn the song, the full song anyway. Yeah, all right. This is where we wrap up this edition of Morning Cafe on a day when Form 1s, 1.4 million Form 1 learners are joining Form 1s across the country.
Oh, yes.
And this remember the question we asked about the AFCON tournament.
Oh, yes. Which team do you support at the ongoing AFCON 2023 tournament? If you haven't chosen, like Fred here, don't
I
panic.
told you after Ivory Coast's performance and the other hosts. For now, I'm rooting for them. For now.
For now.
Yes.
So
I've seen quite a number of people going with Morocco, though. The responses on X. I don't know. What do you think? This conversation will continue online, and please continue sharing your feedback with us. Which team do you support at the ongoing AFCON tournament?
I was taking a look at the highlights of Egypt's games, and people might really be tempted to go for Egypt. The Mo Salah's kick at the last minute, and they're like Egypt.
Mo Salah saved his team yesterday. They were to lose. At least they drew. So yes, Egypt still is a front runner.
But the big game today, Senegal versus, I'm yet to confirm which team it is playing with, but I know Senegal is playing, so today I'll be fixated on that game, just to know it is Senegal versus...
I have no clue unless I go check which teams are playing today. I know Group C and D should be having matches today as well. Yes.
But then definitely stick around right here at your home of Untold Stories, the sports team just unpacking all this, really the whole AFCON 2023. But then...
For today, this is where we wrap up Morning Cafe. Join us tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for another dose of your hottest coffee in town. My name is Freddie Ndimuli.
And